Hi, I'm Brian Maynard, horticulture professor from the University of Rhode Island and a member of the Rhode Island Wild Plant Society. And I'm here at the Old Farm Trail to talk to you about the plants that you would encounter on the trail. So the Old Farm Trail travels through an area that was an old field. This was a working dairy farm. And so we see a combination of trees that probably existed on site many decades ago, such as black oak and white oak and red maple. And then we see a lot of younger trees that came in as this area was not managed and started to turn back into forest. Things like juniper and yellow poplar and sassafras and black cherry. Eventually, this will all be a forest again. So when open areas are reforesting, that's an opportunity for non-native and invasive species to come in. So we see things like euonymus, the burning bush. We see wild rose, Rosa multiflora, and lily of the valley, which is an indicator that this used to be a homestead of some sort. But in amongst this, there are also many natives, such as greenbrier and brambles, rubus species, and many other woodland herbs. Smith Castle is in the interface of fresh and saltwater systems, and the brackish water that lies in between is a good habitat for our non-native giant reed, Phragmites australis, which came from Europe and was brought over by settlers for use as thatch on roofs. There are a number of different plant habitats along the Old Farm Trail. You move from wood uplands down into moister areas near the streams, and one of the indicator plants that you'll see is our native pepper bush, Clethra alnifolia, which is easy to recognize because of the peppercorn-like fruit at the ends of each branch. Many of our worst invasive species were actually brought over as ornamentals. This is Japanese barberry, which is valued for its beautiful fruit and nice foliage, but the birds eat the fruit and spread it throughout the woods. In the moister areas along the Old Farm Trail, you'll see beautiful ferns that are quite large, like the royal fern and cinnamon fern. And you might even spot the occasional jack-in-the-pulpit. Our native fox grape, which is also known locally as Concord grape for its beautiful purple fruit and sweet smell, creates lianas that dangle from the trees. So Smith Castle in North Kingstown has both history and beautiful trails with native and exotic plants. You should come any time of the year, spring, summer, or fall, to see wildflowers, to enjoy the birds and the shade, or to learn new things about nature and the history of Rhode Island.